Hi guys, welcome back to the UK and Ireland tour. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today we have two league games for you. We are away against Linfield, and we follow it up with a home game against Larne. Since you were last with us, form has continued to be very good. Since going into this 4-4-2 setup, we have actually won every single game since you were last with us, and we've looked pretty good doing it. The one anomaly was the game away at Dungannon. We managed to win 4-3, but it was a game that was completely open, and both sides very much could have won the match. We've had home wins against Ballymena United, Linfield, and Glentoran, with away wins in the middle of that against Loughgall and Portadown last time out. We continue to play very good football, and as such, the league has closed up a little bit. We're 1 point behind league leaders Coleraine now, and we are 2 points ahead of Linfield, who we come up against today. So it's a big game, this one. And if we can hold off our rivals in Linfield and Larne as well, because Larne are 10 points behind us, and obviously if we can beat both of these sides, we'll extend a bigger gap and secure, in my opinion, a top three position. In relation to the actual schedule going forward, as far as I'm aware, there's no league split or anything like that. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Obviously, there's another 11, 12 league games there. Once all those are done, I don't know if it splits off and we play another 4 or 5 league games just for the top half, or whether it just closes off from there. I'm really not sure, but we'll see how things go in the meantime. So we're looking at focus here for this away game against Linfield, first of all. Not too sure which way it's going to go. We are in really good form, like I say, and we have been rotating the strikers as well. Walker, Hansen, and Candermere have all been scoring goals recently. We have rested one or two in the previous match, and it has allowed us to go into this game pretty much at full strength. Alvarez and Grant certainly seem to be striking a good partnership in the central defence. Right back is a position that we continue to be a little bit weak. Larne is struggling for fitness at the moment, so Jeffcott comes in at right back. We do tend to be a bit weaker when he plays in this role, but hopefully he'll be able to hold off the challenges today. One or two players do want more first team football. We continue to struggle to keep everybody happy at the moment. A number of the players on the bench today, Neverson, Candermere, Render, all want more first team football. Bogner as well. And Williamson is transfer listed as well because he wants to play regularly also. But in terms of our goalkeeping options, Berry is certainly the better of the two as things stand. So going into this game, we want the 3 points, of course. We want to continue our fantastic winning run. Can we find a way? Forson here with the delivery into the penalty area, and Finlayson wins the header. It's his first goal of the season, and within 3 minutes, we find ourselves behind, although it looks like it's been disallowed. So we've got to run away with it there early on. Hopefully, we can grow into the game a little bit following that bit of a get out clause that we've just used. And we know that this will be a tough game. Linfield have always been there or thereabouts in relation to winning the title, and we've won against them at home recently. Can we win against them away? It will be a great result if we can get the win today, but we know that it will be tough. Coleraine are playing away also against Glentoran, and again, big game for them. If either us or Linfield drop points and Coleraine win, obviously they can extend a gap to one of the two of us. So it's all in the balance. And after the first half, there's not really a lot to focus on, if truth be told. And we need to just wake up a little bit in this second half, just try and push on a little bit. Coleraine have taken the lead away at Glentoran, so they are looking pretty good for their 3 points as things stand. A draw doesn't really do us or Linfield any good, if truth be told, but it could be that both sides feel that we're in a position where we don't want to lose either. Just maintain the challenge as things sit. Alvarez is going to come off, and we're going to bring on Bogner. Nicholson is struggling for fitness as well, so Lowry can come on for him, and we'll get Candermere on up front as well. Candermere has been pretty good for us up front in recent times, if truth be told. He has looked very good as Ashworth swings it into the penalty area. Morrison wins the header. Osman clears. Messam putting Morrison under pressure. Machin with the strike well over the crossbar. The only reason we saw that highlight is obviously because we've instigated the substitutions. And now they go through, and hopefully we can find a way to get a result here. It has been a bit of a cagey game, this one. We're going to demand a little bit more from the lads. We are running a little bit on steam at the moment. It's been a very congested fixture list within December. And Linfield with 10 attempts at goal, none on target. We've had a couple of attempts at goal ourselves and not really done anything from it. It's a very boring 0-0 draw, if truth be told. Our strikers not really covering themselves in glory as they have done in recent weeks, and Ward has been very quiet as well. But a very good defensive performance, and incidentally, Jeff Cott at right back looking quite good as well. And yes, we were up against rivals and everything like that, but we could have done better today. But Coleraine actually lost McCartan, scoring twice for Glenn Torrent, the 32-year-old veteran, scoring twice there. So we actually go above Coleraine on goal difference, and we now sit top of the table. It's a very close title race at the moment. We've got a very tough game against Larne coming up as well. We are at home for that one, so I am hopeful that we can find a way to get the 3 points there. Like I say, form has been very, very good. And defensively, we do seem to be just tightening things up a little bit, and we're not looking too bad, but we do need to maintain. And being good defensively and losing our vibe up front could be quite key going forward, but we'll have to wait and see. It's only one blip, though. I say it's a blip, a 0-0 draw away against last season's champions is a very good result. We go against Larne next. We are at home, so bear with me, and hopefully we could be in for a better result. Okay, guys, here we go for the game at home against Larne. We remain top of the league. There's been no other matches played. All 6 matches take place today. We will keep an eye on Linfield's game at home against Portadown and Collerane's game as well at home against 7th place Glenarvan. You'd expect them to both win those games, obviously considering the run of form that everyone's in. You would expect them to continue their winning run. We certainly have the harder fixture, and Larne have proven to be a tough nut to crack, albeit we have managed to beat them this season. Starting lineup is pretty much as usual. Neverson's getting an opportunity in at centre back today. There's a number of players that remain unhappy. Allison and especially he has requested a transfer. Lowry's decided to retire at the end of the season. Harbinson wants to play more football as well. So we're actually going to give him a nod ahead of Grant in at centre-back. So both centre-backs changing today. Hopefully they can provide stern defensive opposition to Larne today. And Walker and Candermere, again, both want to play a little bit more first-team football, so both of them will start up front. Walker has played a little bit more since we've gone to this 4-4-2 setup anyway. So that should be something that will sort itself out in time as well. And I'm just hoping for the 3 points, if truth be told. A good performance first and foremost. Because like I say, if we play good football, we will certainly win more than we lose. And obviously the one slight hiccup was that cup tie against Loughgall, in which we completely dominated the game and lost 2-0, of course. So going into this game, we need a good result. Linfield 1-1 against Portadown in the opening 5 minutes. It's now 2-1, so it's a very quick start in that one. Coleraine remain at 0-0 currently against Glenarvan. So as things stand, Linfield go top of the league. So it's certainly all to play for. It's a three-way title race for sure. If we beat Larne today, it's definitely the three-horse race. If Larne win today, they will keep themselves within touch, as Douglas here holds on to possession and finds Kennedy. Opportunity for him to push through. It's a good strike, and it's just over the crossbar. And we survive that little onslaught. But again, in terms of chance creation, we're looking very, very good. We're dominating possession, creating more opportunities as well. And we deserve to be in front. It's just unfortunate that we've not really looked like breaking the deadlock today, as the highlights have suggested. We'll say that we're not happy with the performance, just try and G the lads up a little bit. We'll offer a little bit of encouragement as the game goes on as well. Kennedy here with the delivery, and there is the header, and it's off the crossbar, and we just about get it clear. And again, not really convincing from a defensive perspective. Harbinson and Neveson want more football, but they need to be playing at better quality than what they've shown so far. Again, we'll offer some encouragement. Larne here into Ward, swings it into that far post, and Osman is there with the header. and he sneaks it in at the near post. It's a great delivery in from Ward, and Osman, probably for the first time in a little while, is back on the score sheet, and really happy to see it happen. Obviously, we have dropped them back to the standard winger positions, Osman and Ward, but they are on an attacking mentality. So it's really good to see them uh, connecting for a goal there. And we are deservedly in front. And I've just noticed that Glenavon lead against Coleraine as well. And that is a great header from Daniel Larne. It's his 5th goal of the season. And again, as a right back, he's not really that good, but he's proven to be reasonably dangerous from these set pieces. And a very good delivery from Luke Messam toward that far post, and Larne with the finish. Really good, assertive header from him. And we are looking good for the 3 points. Linfield still lead by 2-1. Coleraine 1-0 down still against Glenavon. Here is Stewart into Millar. Back into Stewart. Now Emerson. Stewart into Millar again. To that far post. It's a good header clear from Messam. Neil now picks it up into Douglas. Plays it central to Millar. Now Emerson. There's a hint of offside there. It wasn't given, but it has gone over. Anyway, we'll just pause there momentarily. A highlight is about to begin again. We have some very tired legs on the pitch at the moment. Liam O'Connor is going to come on for Osman. Taylor is going to come off as well. We'll get Philip Lowry on for him. Messam is struggling a little bit at left back, but Neverson's having a good game in at centre back, so we'll leave that as is. And Ward, we haven't really got too many options. Candemay can go onto that right hand side, and we'll get Hansen on up front with Walker. So, again, an advantage with having these young players, we have got plenty of versatility in the side, and it's good to see, really, because it does mean that we can mix and match in terms of positions a little bit as well, going forward and defensively, in fact. Here is Neil into Millar. Osman wins the header. Kilkenny easily intercepting, though, and finds Neil. Now Douglas, just holding on to it on this right side and tries to push forward. Baird into Kilkenny. Lofts it over the top, and Bonis is in behind, and Harbinson did well defensively, but his clearance hit Messam. And now Millar with the strike low and hard, and it goes wide. And we get away with it there. Bonis, of course, is one of the top scorers in the league. And we've done well to marshal him today, if truth be told. Linfield still lead by 2-1. And Coleraine still are 1-0 down. 10 minutes to go. Luke Messam here with a free kick. The keeper's quite well positioned centrally, and the shot is over and wide. We've not really got an out-and-out set-piece taker. Unfortunately, we don't really have the finances to acquire a specific set-piece coach or anything like that. So what will be in regards to set-pieces. We've done well recently from corners, but free kicks, we do lack a set-piece specialist in the squad, if truth be told. Here's Pettifer with a free kick for Larne. And it's a very good one, and he's actually smashed it off the post, and it's fallen for Douglas, who scores. Bit of a bundle about in the penalty area. We didn't defend it particularly convincingly, and we've paid the price. We need to hold on. Coleraine have equalised against Glenavon. Here is Lowry, plays it forward. O'Connor picks it up, lays it back to Messam. We don't really need to be attacking as much as we are here. And Pettifer has picked it up, but Messam, brilliant work from him to pick it up, but he's given it away. And now Emerson picks it up, more doing his work. Neveson into Lowry, and now Walker has support, finds O'Connor, who fires it into the bottom corner. What a lovely finish. I thought he was just going to square it for Hansen. That would have been the logical thing to do. But O'Connor has secured us the 3 points here with 3 minutes of added time to go, 92nd minute. And I thought he was offside, if truth be told. But nothing, well, obviously nothing was given. It's a lovely finish into that bottom corner, fired across the goalkeeper, Ferguson. And we'll get to see the offside here. I mean, very borderline with the centre-back, very, very close. But we get away with one there. And we are heading for 3 points. Larne here into Candemay, back to Larne. Swung in, and O'Connor with the header. I mean, it was a thunderous cross, really. Absolutely whipped it in. Ferguson now with the clearance. Pettifer picks it up, plays it into Stewart. There's a highlight after highlight here. I mean, we're just completely trying to derail Larne here now. And Baird picks it up and just holds on to possession. I mean, we've had the 5 minutes of allotted added time. But again, we pick it up, and Jasper Moore into O'Connor, has support in the penalty area, and he's fouled Walker at the far post. Hansen actually missed his kick. I don't know if he dummied it on purpose, but Walker has made it 4-1. We've deserved the win today. Maybe not necessarily as convincing as we have, but we've certainly just shown that little bit of extra pace and fitness here in the last few minutes. Walker doing well with his finish, and O'Connor has been excellent since coming on. And again, a slight hint of offside, and again, just borderline with the defenders. But again, we get away with it. So, I mean, in terms of chances created, we deserve that many goals. But I think in the context of the match, could have been a little bit closer. But I mean, XG, we've doubled what they were on. And in terms of actual shots and chances created, we've really dominated that game. We are looking very, very good here. And we looked all right with the 4-3-3. The reason I changed to the 4-4-2, of course, was purely to house two strikers. And it certainly seems to be working. Coleraine dropped down to third place following their point against Glenarden. Linfield winning 2-1 at home against Portadown. And obviously with our 4-1 win, we are now 2 points clear at the top of the table. Is Larne aren't out of it, really. But Coleraine and Linfield are going to have to lose a fair few games, as are we. But at the moment, I think we're looking very, very strong. And going forward, I think we can certainly build on this and hopefully continue to do what we're doing. We'll probably get 6 games out of the way now. They're all Premier League games. We've got a Clearwater Irish Cup first round against Annack United. We've already played them in a cup competition, incidentally, as you're aware. But we'll come back for that one and the home game against Loughgall. And after that, we'll potentially have a bit of a transfer roundup and see exactly what's been going on. Obviously, there could be players leaving, and in doing so, we may end up having to bring 1 or 2 in as well. So we'll see how things go. But we're looking at those 2 games at the end of January, and then there's only a few games left till the end of the season. In theory, there is going to be some kind of a split, but we'll see what happens from there. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for your support. Please like, subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.